Well, looky here, squires. We have been teased with a new champion on the Paladins Twitter page for the past few days now. Don't worry, I won't make you wait any longer. So here is... Thanks.
You're like so welcome, man.
So here it is. This was the first of the lot revealed, and from this image alone we can tell he's quite the agile character, and mobility will not be a problem.
So what you're saying is he's gonna be fast, man?
That's precisely what I said, Todd. This will lead many to believe that he is in fact a flank. They wouldn't be wrong, but they are not 100% correct either.
Do tell us what you mean, dude.
What I mean, Sonny, is this. Just because a champion has higher mobility doesn't automatically mean he or she is a flank. I mean, apart from Mosey's Dust, she's not that quick, and Drogo's or Willow are quite mobile-ish, and they aren't flanks.
But he is most likely a flank, dude.
Well, it does lean in that direction.
Well, there you go. Flank. Well, let's break down what we can based on just his appearance. He seems to have a partial Asian theme going for him. For instance, that there looks like a junction. Or perhaps a Japanese kimono type deal. But the gauntlets look more like a knight's armlet and greaves with a real fantasy twist. JRPG style, man. Looks like he has white hair and it's rather spiked. And his eyes look like they're glowing here.
Kakashi-sensei? Yes, others have already made this reference. Just felt like hopping on board.
Look at that bodice. Ooh, damn those goals. This image gives me a real Akuma from Street Fighter feel. Definitely an Asian feel with that lower half garb and that fashionable but practical red rope. Look up there, up above, what is that? Dude, they see nothing, man. He's gonna assassinate them for sure.
Look there, he's wielding some sort of blade or claw.
It looks like a Tekokage. If he indeed has an Asian theme.
No, that is not Iroh.
Dude, like, when did you become an expert on Asian things, man?
It's not important.
What Cutty Master, man? The Tekokage is just a weapon ninjas use amongst their other frequently used weapons, like the shuriken, the kunai, the ninjato. He could be a weapons expert. I mean, that would be kind of brilliant.
Isn't Sky the assassin in the game, though? She might not be a typical assassin, but she also has those throwing knives that she never uses.
Well, she really does stand out, doesn't she? Also, doesn't really fit the fantasy feel that Paladins is going for, which is most likely why they announced the rework.
Some have speculated that this is her rework.
Dude, like, for real?
It's better not be. Well, I doubt it, but hey, speculation and all that.
So, is he a ninja assassin, man?
It would seem so.
Effing sick, dude.
Okay, let's dig into the captions of each image and try and make head or tails of what the champion is about. From the top.
Enough training, I'm ready for action.
Seems he must be one who entered the Thousand Hands Guild under Zen. Maybe he was Zen's underling or student. Cool start. And this picture must be one of the trials each newcomer must face. Awesome.
You call this a dangerous mission? Give me a real challenge.
Obviously, this was one of his first tasks or missions, to eliminate beloved Uncle Iroh here. There he is, atop that building, slyly watching from the shadows. He could possibly be a prodigy.
An arrogant prodigy at that, man.
So the simple task of taking out this easy target may not be putting his skills to good use according to him. Maybe he really is that skilled, or Zen has a soft spot for him. He's young apprentice or something.
These bastards betrayed me. Frame little old Koga.
We assume that's the name?
It is a Japanese name after all.
May I remind you that Koga is a gym leader in Pokemon. Really? Yes.
And worst of all, Zen believed him. So much for family.
So perhaps the rest of the Thousand Hands Guild members weren't too happy this new guy came along and took their spotlight, due to his skill, or they just don't like how maybe Zen favored this new recruit.
But it says there, so much for family.
Now, before we jump to any conclusions, this could mean that the Thousand Hands Guild have each other's backs like a family. But on the flip side, Koga and Zen could actually be family. But I doubt it.
The Thousand Hands Guild will not forget the day they turned their back on me.
So, his fellow guild members betrayed him and somehow convinced Zen to do the same. Possibly with false information, or this Koga fellow could just be a traitor. We don't know.
So he's not going to be another member of the Thousand Hands Guild in the realm, but rather a former member who has a hatred for them. So Zen and him are going to be at each other's throats. Maybe they'll have some dialogue in-game when they meet each other on the battlefield.
Oh wait, we got more information. This image was just recently released.
The Thousand Hands and Magistrate try to hunt me, but I'm hunting too. Whoever betrayed me, know this. I will have my revenge.
Some heartbroken lines from a very distraught kind of man who was betrayed by his peers. Looks like you were right, Clayton. That's a kind of makeshift Tekokage.
It's a Tekokage, and yes, it's quite similar.
If you look carefully there, you can see his face on those posters. Wanted. He's wearing a mask, kind of. All you can see is his eyes and big white spiky hair. Typical European/fantasy style gauntlets, but with a more Japanese type claw.
I don't think anyone's complaining about the crossover, man. It looks so damn cool, though. And it's glowing, dude. Power in there.
So this is a real amalgamation of different things for one character. Has like a Japanese name with a Japanese weapon, but has more like a European look to him as far as his armor goes, but hey. I'm confused, but it's awesome. It's really awesome.
Seems he hates everything and loves his claws because he's slashing up everything with those 3 blades.
Looks like he's got one shoulder pauldron on the right. Hey, Final Fantasy likes to give their characters one shoulder pauldron. I mean, look. 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 Come on. Am I the only one seeing a complete pattern here that Hi-Rez is completely in love with Final Fantasy?
You're the only one that sees all the similarities, man.
Oh, okay.
So he's quite the amalgamation of Kensei, Kakashi, Akuma, and Vega.
I suppose.
So what we are hoping is that he is in fact a ninja, possibly a weapons expert being a ninja and all. Judging from the images, he'll most likely be that, an assassin, or both. I mean, look, he's most likely going to assassinate this target from the shadows like a true ninja, and has seemingly indecent mobility like a ninja. I suppose we're all just hoping for a ninja, man, I guess.
Yep, indeed. Yep,
correct. And we hope if he is really a ninja, he will have all the accoutrements that are associated with a ninja, like throwing knives, kunai, ninja stars, shurikens, and a ninja sword, ninjato, essentially making him a damn perfect ninja assassin. Imagine that Tekken claw thing being used to pull yourself towards a foe, or a foe to you. Sick, man, or up walls. Whoa. What do you squires think about the new champion on the way?
Let us know below. Until next time.
Cheerios.
Goodbye.
Goodbye
there, Squire. Cheerios, boss.
Later, man.
Has anyone ever heard of Darwin Project?